Hey guys, today I got a little special guest for y'all. Let me lean forward because yes, bro.
Everywhere.
I'm sorry, I just got the drip.
Spill.
I got the drip.
What you didn't see is he spilled water himself, like while he was setting up the set twice.
It is what he is. But yeah, I got a special guest for y'all. Go ahead, introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm a student, I guess. I'm in 9th grade, so like I just started high school.
Don't gotta tell them all that.
Oh, okay.
Like, what do you like to do?
I like to paint.
We got that one.
At one point, I wanted to be like I wanted to be
architect.
No, I want to be an architect now.
Mm-hmm.
But like what I found really interesting, like I wanted to be a photographer, so that's why like doing this was cool.
Okay.
And like setting it up.
That's what's up.
But I just went. I was just like, oh, I'd rather try and do architecture.
Why not do
like,
photography too?
I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
That made no sense.
Yeah, but like I'm doing a thing where like I take architecture classes, like, and then like because of the classes that I'm planning to take, I don't have space for photography.
Oh, okay. Dang.
Photography is something you can do, like, even just with your
On
phone.
your own phone.
Yeah. So like
so
I
have
just
a camera
do.
if you want to use it. As
Yeah.
long as you don't break it.
I ask you all the time, bro. I took photos for you too.
When did you ask me?
Every time it snowed this week.
When?
Every time it snowed.
Kang.
Every
Monday,
time.
Kang.
Friday.
Friday.
Wait, is today Friday? No, Friday. Yeah.
What did you say?
What did I say?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just like, Pakam, can I use your camera to take photos? And then you didn't say anything, and you.
When?
Well,
What? I'm talking about my camera. I thought you were talking about my phone, probably. Yeah, I'm talking. You can use my camera. Ain't no problem. Cause it's sitting in my room anyway. As long as you don't break it, that's cool. You know? And I do need to buy a new SD, cause I just spilled water on myself again.
4 times a charm.
Yes. You don't gotta. He just jumped over that. But anyways, a lot is going on right now. Like, this is like the 5th time.
We need
Dang.
paper towels. On
Nah,
deck.
it's cool. I'm just let it rock. But yeah, tell me about school. What are you guys doing right now?
Well, we're only doing online school.
Yeah.
Like, we have the option to do hybrid,
Mhm.
but like we chose to do online school only.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you like online school better or no?
I like online school. Like, I'd rather do all online school than switch on and off for hybrid, because even in hybrid, the stuff that you would normally do that I like about like having to do at school, like we don't get to do it. Yeah, like they don't print out and pass papers to everybody. You have to print your own stuff still if you want to do it. Like, so it's like basically the same exact. It's basically
online school, but in school.
But in school, yeah.
Okay,
so like,
what's the point?
I'd rather stay home.
Okay. But how do you think online school is like affecting you, of all people? Are you
like,
managing better than you were before, or are you just, you know?
At first, I was doing worse because I wouldn't stay focused and like always go off on different websites and YouTube, and then it'd be, but then after like it got to the point where I missed like the deadline for like 5 projects, I was like I need to focus.
You're right, or else you're getting a whooping. Shoot.
Actually, mom and dad aren't that hard on me, especially
online school,
yeah, for online school, because they get it, but like Yeah, they get it because because I catch up or caught up on my own because they didn't even know.
Oh, okay.
They didn't even know. Like, I just like, oh, and then like did it all, but like they didn't know.
You said crush mode.
I just it's just the only reason like they didn't know is because like they were overdue, right? But like I turned it in, and then you get points deducted, and I just said, oh, it's just because I'm bad at it.
Oh, okay.
Like,
so they give you the points back?
No, the teachers didn't give me the points back, but Mom and Dad didn't know it was because I didn't do anything.
Now they know.
Okay.
But shoot, dang, demande more cooking shows now.
Okay. So actually, I wanted to ask you what each of your tattoos meant. Because like like I know like people get tattoos because like
it means something.
It means something, right?
Okay, well, you should know what this means.
Yeah, home.
Yeah, that's home. So yeah, basically I got Africa right here, and I got my home country right there. It's the heart of Africa, low key.
Wait, I have a question about that tattoo. Is it like dark in that area because it's supposed to be dark?
Yeah. No, right
like
here.
I mean, like because it's like Cameroon.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see the outline, right?
Yeah, I do. I'm just making sure it's not because of this gradient outline.
No.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like that. And then over here, I have an Ankh cross because I've always felt connected to Egypt, like Egyptian history when I was younger. And then on my chest, I don't feel like talking about that one. I can tell you later. But yeah. I mean, I have a lion tattoo. That's basically what it is. But other than that, the meaning behind it, I kind of keep to myself.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, is that it? That's what you want to know? What you thinking about getting a tattoo?
About you getting a tattoo or about me getting a tattoo?
No, I mean, like, are you planning on getting a tattoo?
Not really.
Okay.
Like, I mean... Yeah, not really. It's not like I don't have anything against it, but like I don't.
You don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like I don't even like needles that much in the first place. Like so, just thinking about it, it's like.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm good. I'm good off that. But what? So what do you think about these?
I just think they look cool.
Okay.
Like they look cool. Yeah.
That's cool. That's tough. But if you were to get one, what would you get? Let's say you could just magically plot one on there. Yeah.
I'd probably get a tattoo like on my finger somewhere.
On your finger?
Yeah, on my finger.
Of what?
Like just like a butterfly, something that represents freedom.
Okay, I like that. Speaking of the subject of freedom, what is freedom to you? Like, what do you...
What is freedom to you?
Yeah, what is freedom to you?
Freedom is being able to be yourself.
Okay.
Like being able to be yourself and being happy while being able to be yourself. Because like some people can be themselves, but like they get tormented for it.
Okay.
So being free is being happy and yourself.
Okay, I like that. I like that. And why do you think people get tormented for being themselves?
Like people who are gay or people who are like people who are
kind of socially awkward.
socially awkward, socially like distance, like and then like like you know like the communities that have gone through trouble, like even religiously people are right now being tormented in China.
Yeah.
And like, you know, so I'd like to be myself. Being free is being myself and being happy and not being tortured for being myself.
Okay, I like that. So shoot, like, do you think it's more like a society thing that kind of?
It's the being happy part is a society thing. And then, and then, like, to be yourself, that's, like, you have to figure out who you are first. And that's a yourself thing. You have to just
try things out.
Like. Have fun.
Yeah.
You know, see what makes you happy.
Like society, like, there's a lot of things that people do that society kind of shames because, you know, like, let's say you like Pokemon or something. Yeah. Like, you know, if you grow up liking Pokemon and you kind of like that outside of your childhood, then people look at it as weird because that's not something that they do. Yeah. And so they tend to kind of downplay it, you know. So, like, what is one thing you do that could be, like, deemed as weird?
But how would I know if it's weird?
That's true, because you just do it, so.
It's just what I do.
One thing that you do. Let me figure it out, because you do some weird stuff.
Really?
Yes. What do you do?
Mom, everybody in the family, not everybody now, because they're just used to it now, but, like, everybody thought I was weird for, like, watching K-dramas. And liking K-pop and K-drama.
I don't care. It's just what you like.
I mean, I know you don't care.
Yeah.
But literally, almost every day, not almost every day, but every time mommy sees, like, me, like, watching something on TV, and then she's like,
what is that?
No, it isn't necessarily mean, but, like, she's like, is that your K-drama? Like, I don't know, or, like, is that your K-people or whatever? Or Korean people? And I was like, that isn't mean, but, like, it sounds so weird. And then the weirder part is that after I started getting into, like, Korean stuff, she started going to Kmart more often.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Kmart? There's like, a Kmart? H-Mart or Kmart?
H-Mart, sorry.
Okay. Nah, she was already going to H-Mart.
Yeah, I know. She was already going to H-Mart. But she started going there more often and started buying Korean stuff. Like, she never thought about using soy sauce. Oh. And then, like,
I have soy sauce and I bought some and put it in the thing.
Yeah, mommy bought some too, and she even bought sesame sauce and a whole bunch of stuff. So I think that was, like, her way of saying, like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, it's cool, but
okay.
Like.
So maybe you're influencing her. Maybe she'll start watching it with you.
Yeah, I really think that she would love K-dramas. Like, I really think that she would love them because the dramas that she watched are, like exactly like K-dramas.
Like the General Hospital.
Like, they're like...
I still don't understand that show, bro.
General Hospital is too long for me. Like, like there's always shows like that are, like, extremely long. They go on, like, forever. You have to watch it from the beginning. Like, General Hospital, Grey's Anatomy. Yeah. You have to watch it from the beginning to make sense.
They're in a hospital. It's like she's in a hospital, so does that go on in her hospital, you know? I don't even know.
It probably doesn't. Like, it gets the drama from the TV.
Maybe they enact it in the hospital.
Wait, no. I think that's why, because she watched it all the way in Cameroon. Okay. So, like, she was like, okay, I don't get a choice to be a teacher here. Let me be a doctor. I mean, let me be a nurse in that thing, because the nurses in the show are, like, not part of it, so it's not even.
What do you mean not part of it?
Like, of Grey's Anatomy, like, there's the surgeons are the ones that the drama is about, and then the nurses are like unproblematic.
Okay, yeah, the background characters.
Yeah.
Oh dang! What have you been doing these past couple of days? Like with the snow and everything.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Like nothing. Like literally nothing.
Dang.
Like just laying down.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
Enjoying the snowing, even though we were already inside anyway. You know. Well, shoot, I saw you building a snowman.
that was from the last snow. Like last snow. Anyway.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Just because it snowed like how many times in the past week, bruh? It was like 3 times, right?
Yeah. Like 3 times in the past 2 weeks.
This is the first time that's happened since we've been here.
It's been a minute since we've gotten this much snow.
Yeah, man. Because it's like, the last big snowstorm was like 2016 maybe.
Yeah.
Like 2016, yeah.
My teacher, like, it reminded me of my teacher because, like, he was like, when I was younger in Frederick and went to this middle school, when I was in middle school, not when. Okay. Yeah. Like,
what are you talking about?
Like, my 7th grade teacher, he was like, when I went to this middle school, it snowed every single week, and then
in Frederick.
Yeah, in Frederick. Like, not every single week, but he was like, it snowed all the time, and then the lakes were completely frozen, and we could skate on them.
Whoa. That's. What Frederick was he living in? Like, what? I wish. I actually do want to try ice skating.
Like, I've always wanted to, like, cause in shows they always show like kids like just going on the
snow,
on the lake,
yeah.
and then just like you.
I don't even know if I would go on the lake, bro, unless it was like super cold to where I know the ice is not gonna break, cause I can't swim. It's like, nah, I can't, you know. Cause that snow breaks, bro. The ice breaks. How you gonna get out? Like, you might be trapped under. What if it freezes over?
Oh yeah.
Let me not put fear in you.
This is no. I was just thinking about something else. This is like completely, like, not completely different, but like I learned the other week that the reason, like, the stereotype, like, black people can't swim is because they were, like, on slave boats, like, on the way to America. Some of them were thrown into the water, and then, like, they tried to swim away, but sharks would eat them. And then sharks are smart. So they started following those boats. The
boats to eat, because
to eat them
people would also jump off.
Yeah. So like they didn't have the chance to swim; they just die. And then so that's where the stereotype came from.
Shoot, I didn't know it came from that. I just thought it was just. I mean, all stereotypes do come from something. Yeah, some dark origin. But speaking of that topic, it's like you guys learn about, like, a little bit more about slavery, right, in school.
A little bit more than before.
A little bit. Like, how much
but, like,
more?
we don't really, like, it's just, like, part of it, not slavery, like, because some aspects of slavery, after, like, looking into it, like, I kind of understand why they don't want to teach it to, like, not 5-year-olds, but, like, 10-year-olds. Like, literally, remember whenever you told me about, like, the crocodile thing, and I cried?
Crocodile thing, yeah.
Like, and I was like, because, like, it's so overwhelming to think that people can be so cold-hearted. Yeah. Like, you know, it's like, and it's overwhelming. And then so, like, I completely understand why, like, school systems would not want little kids to learn that. Even, like, not little kids, like, even, like, people my age to learn that. But, like, they still need to know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I definitely do think these are the topics that should be taught, you know? Because if they don't learn that, then they can't, like,
actually,
not feel the
understand.
effect, but understand what was going on, and understand why people act the way they do today, you know? Because if they just cover everything and just whitewash it, basically, then, you know, people just act like slavery was just a lighthearted thing, but they just show the tip of the iceberg when there's just so much more underneath. You know, like, there's a lot that happened, man. And it's crazy. It's crazy. We can talk about that later if you want, you know, but there's a lot to it.
Okay.
How do you think it really, like, affects people today, you know?
Like, slavery, or like knowing what happened?
We can do both.
Okay.
Let's start with the slavery part.
As, like, there's always prejudice. Is that the word? Is it
prejudice? Yeah.
Prejudice. There's always prejudice against, like, all types of people, and then, like, so it's like important to it's important to try and avoid prejudice.
Mm-hmm.
And like some things, like slavery does, like it directly affects a lot of aspects that are socially like built into it.
Built into the system.
It's built into the system, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like the best people can do is like protest and like do what they're doing right now, which is good. Like,
I mean, we've been protesting for so long, and you know the same thing kind of.
The only problem is that like the news doesn't even like
cover.
They only covered it whenever it was problematic, and that's what the news does. They only cover problematic things
because they want to push their own agenda. You know? They want to push
like
their
maybe
own story onto it.
Yeah, like.
And when you were saying, hold on. Go back 3 thoughts ago. What? Because I was trying to hold on to it so I could talk about it, but
I don't know. Remember it, but like in the systems, like built into the systems, there's also like the reason, like, you know, like literally only black people used to go to jail. Not literally only, but like majority, because like they didn't want black people to vote. So they just like put a whole bunch of like things in place where basically they would get put into jail for anything that they did.
Exactly. That's part of it. And another part of it was, you know, when slavery ended, they had to sustain their economy. So what they did is they would penalize us for like petty things because when you release a lot of people out of slavery, what do? They don't have a home, they don't have food, they don't have anything to live. So what do they have to do? So like
homeless people go to jail. Like
no, like what do they have to do? Exactly, that's one of it too.
Yeah.
What do they have to do to survive?
To survive?
Like, because they don't have anything, so what do they have to do?
Oh, steal.
They have to steal, they have to beg, they have to, you know, do anything they have to do. So they would arrest them for these things, and then they would throw them back in jail. And the 13th Amendment was a way it was a loophole where basically indentured servitude, it would still be slavery, you know.
Okay.
So now they basically made it legal through that loophole. And that's why so many of us got captured, so that they could continue that. Okay. Like I watched the documentary, The 13th Amendment on Netflix. We should watch that. And yeah, it kind of just explains it. Okay. Like, you know. Shoot.
Like stuff like this, they kind of teach it in school, but they make it more like about every race. Like also Asians and also Native Americans. Like because like not like exactly like this, like, but like I remember this year, like when I had history, we were learning like the times right before the Great Depression, and then like around whenever industrialization started, and then like how like they would basically African Americans and Asians would have no choice but to like work for white people and would have to work for
little pay.
Little pay, like literally nothing. And then like sharecropping. There was this thing called sharecropping where like it looked like it was basically a giant scam.
Yeah.
It looked like you could get something from it. You could share land with someone. They get some of the profits, and then you just get some of the profits and the food, and you have to pay them for using their land. But then they'd have them pay like almost all their earnings.
Yeah. So they were exploiting them once again. You know?
Yeah.
And people like they didn't know. You know, they didn't know any better. So what you were saying about like, you know, prejudice, it's like sometimes those effects from slavery and stuff, because you know how they had the overseers and whatnot basically in the fields, which was, you know, another one of us kind of like acting as the master and also oppressing us. And we kind of look at us like that today, like where when you're walking on the street, you might see another black person and you might already have that internal stereotype about them, even though that is you, you know?
I have an internal stereotype about everything. But like, I mean, like not stereotype, but like, I don't have a stereotype, but I just, am careful about everything that I do. Like, you know, it's not really, oh, I see a black person and then they're like, and it's like, I should be careful. I'm like, oh, I see a person, I should be careful. Like, whether female, whether male, whether black, whether Asian, whether blah, blah, blah. I see a person, I'm like, oh my God.
But like, what I was saying is just like...
Sorry.
No, you got it. I enjoy you talking. Like, what I was saying is, like, you know how, like, we basically... I don't know if you see this, but in our community, we don't really support each other like we should, you know? Like, we kind of hate on each other. Like, have you ever experienced that or seen it?
Not really. Mostly because, like, I don't really, like, pay attention. Like, I'm more like, during the times that I've lived, I felt like my life is so big. So, like, I don't really go into other people's lives.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
like, you know, like, in middle school, like, I feel like everything I do is, like, such a big deal. Okay. Like, you know, I drop a pencil in class and be like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Oh my God.
Hey, yo.
Like, call me out.
Like, dang, did they hear that?
Like, you know, like, and then, like, there was one incident and I still remember it and it feels like such a big deal. And then, like, so during class, like, we'd be allowed to, like, do stuff on our Chromebooks whenever we're done with tests. Yeah. And then, so, like, I was listening to music and someone next to me accidentally unplugged my Chromebook and then, like, my music started blaring. Like, for, like, half a second. And then, like, I got so embarrassed. Like, I felt like
everybody was staring.
Like, because they probably were, but, like, everybody was staring and then I was like the whole class, that was all I could think about. Dang. For, like, the whole week, that was all I could think about. Like, everybody probably forgot it, like, the next class.
Yeah, but it was all just in your head. Yeah. That happened to me, but I was watching Netflix. I was watching Naruto. That's even better. Like, yeah, like, I forgot, right, that it was on, and I went to click the volume. It went from muted to boom. So it was during calculus, bruh. And everybody's just like, and I'm like,
everybody looked because they secretly all watched it.
But I'm like,
you're like Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Oh yeah, I'm gone. Like, I gotta disappear, bruh. But I was chilling. I mean, my teacher. I mean, at first we didn't really like each other, but we were cool because it was my second time having her class. So what you want to talk about? We can talk about whatever.
I just forgot all the questions. Why did you wait? Okay. Why did you quit Spanish? Did you not quit Spanish? No. Why? What happened, like, that week where, like, your stuff was outside? Or is this too personal?
Don't worry about that one. Shoot. Like, I can tell you after. Yeah. I mean, it was my fault. So, yeah. Yeah, it was my fault. I'm not gonna lie.
But, like, do you understand why I was crying for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, you can tell me later, though. Okay. Yeah, we can talk about it. Now I'm gonna pay you a big hug. A big kiss on the forehead. Good.
Okay. About. Oh yeah. Let me just talk to you.
What's up?
Let me just talk to you. So, I'm learning Latin.
Oh yeah. In school or like by yourself?
In school.
How's that going?
Oh, it's going good. Like, And the first year, like I bet it's like this for like a lot of languages, but like the first like Latin one, it was like just annoying. It's like how am I gonna use this? Like,
right, like what?
Like it's useless. Like all the stuff they're teaching me, like these are words that you already know.
Yeah.
I don't need to know anything else. Like you know, and then Latin 2, I was like. Oh, it's like a different language.
Yeah. Exactly. And like you're actually maybe learning conversations, right?
Yeah, and then now Latin 3, I'm like
3.
Yeah, there's like 3, 4.
I did not know they offered 3.
Yeah, they do. They offer 3 and 4 of everything, except for like
the ones
German.
people actually use. The ones that are still in play.
Okay.
Shoot. Yeah. But how's it going? Tell me about it.
It's going good. Like, I actually find, like, situations that, like, I actually use Latin. And I'm like, oh, wow. Like, from this Latin word, I know that this means that.
Damn. Like what?
Like, whenever I get pedicure and manicure mixed up all the time, I could just use Latin. Because pedi means feet.
Like PA.
PA, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And then it's actually like so much in French.
Yeah.
Like it helps me actually more with French than it does with English because I already know English a lot. So like those are things that I get taught as a little kid. Pedi means feet, right?
Okay, yeah.
Because like from school. But like then in French, because like it's not something I learned in school, whenever like mom and dad are talking sometimes and like I come across one word that I don't know. Like
you can like piece it.
Like piece it together with some Latin, like sometimes, and then I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna learn that then. Because, I mean, French is like similar to Spanish too, so that's why it's kind of easier for me to pick up Spanish, and that's what I'm trying to learn right now. So I'm getting more conversationally with it, and practicing a lot more every day. So hopefully I'll be able to speak to you in Spanish, and then teach you. Parce que maintenant. Right now, I'm learning how to speak Japanese.
Really?
Or learning Japanese, so
cool.
We'll see.
I know how to write my name in Japanese.
For real.
I know how to write my name in a lot of language. Have you like never just like looked up your name, like go on Google Translate, and then write your name, and then on the other side just translate it to a bunch of languages?
So I have not done it. I need to do that.
I felt like everybody did that, but that's one weird thing about me. Yeah. Oh yeah, you never said one weird thing about you.
I think everything I do is pretty normal to me, so.
That's what I mean.
So, what is one weird thing I do? I like sleeping on the floor.
I do too.
Oh, for real? Like, bro.
Like every once in a while, just sleeping on the floor just like straightens my back.
Yes, bro. It's so much better for your back. Like, people don't know. Like, next week is a project I'm undergoing. Like, I'm taking out my bed. I don't need it. I don't need it.
I thought you were gonna say I'm taking out my back.
No, I don't need that.
Worm.
Dude, I don't need that. But now I'm gonna take out my bed and then replace it with a desk. Cause what is it doing in my room but just taking up space, you know? So I'm gonna take that out and boom, I'm gonna have infinite amount of space now. And then I'm thinking about getting a little, I don't know what it's called. It's not a hammock, because a hammock is the long one, right? Yeah. So.
Are you talking about the round hangy thing?
Yeah, the little thing that hangs, and then it's just gonna be there, so I can sit on it.
Boho lifestyle.
Chill. Yeah, and it's not, and it's like I can just sit and read there. So.
I was just looking at houses like that.
For
Don't
real.
mind me. Oh, this is something that you have to have done.
Tell me.
Like on a school Chromebook or at school. Did you ever just like look up houses? Like literally
like on Zillow?
Yeah, like on Zillow. Just like look houses and buy them.
I mean,
I feel like everybody did that. And then because like all my friends around me, like we were supposed to be like working. But like
we're house shopping.
but we were house shopping. And then like whenever the teacher came by, like she was like, "Are you guys house shopping together?" And like we didn't even know we were each house shopping. We were just like,
yes, we're just doing it.
we just happened to be each house shopping.
You guys are in sync. I like it.
I've been like house shopping because I'm in the process of moving. I saw this house that's like just outside like Oakdale area. It's like $11,000 for rent each month. but it is like the biggest house I've ever seen. Like,
Dang.
like if I just had like enough money one year, I would just like spend 1 year at that place just to say that
just to say that you live there.
$11,000.
There's
a month.
so many amazing houses around here.
I gotta go check that out with you, cause
It's like $130,000 of rent for that year,
that's what I'm saying.
and you don't even own it.
That's bro. I'm pretty sure the mortgage is already paid. We're not even gonna talk about that, cause dang. I mean, you could rent it out, right? 11,000, right?
Okay.
And then rent out every single room in there as an Airbnb or even just as a residency thing. Or if you bought it, then you're good. Then you're good. So, hey, I'm gonna have to look into that house, even though I'm broke. But shoot,
I mean,
broke is only a temporary state.
like,
you know.
looking into houses, it's like exciting or relaxing. Like you just, especially ones that have stuff in it.
Yeah.
And like it's just so nice to look at them
this is
and then
what I
like
would change
dream
up,
what you
right.
want. Yeah.
So what is your dream house looking like? You're probably gonna build it. You're an architect, so
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna build my own house.
Can you build mine? Actually, I'm gonna have you design the plans for my house.
Oh, that'd be
I'm
cool.
gonna have you design it. Cause
Cool.
have you seen that thing on Netflix? It's like this dude, he travels around and he looks at all the like strange or cool houses around the world.
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
No.
Dang.
I see a different. I'm actually like watching a couple designing Netflix shows, but I realized those are more interior design than architecture. And I kind of like interior design, but it just made me realize I like architecture more.
I guess I did mix it up. Tell me the difference between those two.
Interior design would be like looking at houses and then it's interior design. Like you don't actually make the structure of the house, but you fill the structure with things. Okay. Like the couches, the TVs, the decor, like stuff like that.
Stuff. It's so fun.
But like architecture would still be like, let's say, where that goes, like the beams and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And the stairs and everything. Okay. So I mean, yeah. Okay.
I mean, I could do both.
Yeah.
Just
that's what I was talking about. Yeah. I'm gonna give you a high five for it. So
remember when you used to give us hugs for birthday presents? I hated you then.
Damn.
because I felt like you had money. Because I don't know, I just felt like you had money, and then you were like giving me a hug for my birthday. Like I don't even.
But I always buy you something afterwards. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. That's good.
During those days, it makes sense that you didn't buy me anything because like you were in like 8th grade or 9th grade. Like it made sense.
I was not doing anything.
But it made sense. But in my head, I always thought that you had money.
Oh damn! I thought I was rich.
So I was like, why is he giving me hugs for my birthday?
Chill. Well, now I have a little bit of money, so you know.
Mr. Rich Boy.
Relax.
I mean, like anybody who has more money than you think that they're rich. I mean, not for me. Like, I mean, like compared to me, you are rich. I don't have I have an income now.
Oh yeah, you got a job. Tell me about that, because that was kind of like, you brought it up to me. I was like, what?
Okay.
I was shocked.
But it's tutoring. I tutor like these 3 kids at one house for $80 a week.
Dang. Okay.
I know. That's a big pay raise.
Yeah.
From $0.
Hey, it's money, man. Shoot. So what do you plan on doing with that money?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Like I do know, but like I need to be patient enough for it. I'm trying to save up so I can either get myself like the type of phone that I want, which is a Samsung. I know like not everybody's like, oh, you should get an iPhone.
It doesn't matter.
But like, I mean,
the camera is better on the Samsung, bro.
Yeah, like
it's literally like your eyeball. Get a
like
phone.
I just like the Samsung, and then so like
Get what
either
you-
that or because like my phone isn't broken, I don't need a new phone.
Mhm.
So or I can save up to go shopping, like to buy
Shopping?
myself clothes.
What?
Yeah,
What you need clothes for?
because I need clothes.
Because you are tall.
I mean clothes just for clothes.
For what?
For clothes, just to have clothes.
Why?
Cause I want to change my wardrobe
Why?
because I don't like it. It's like I've realized what I like as clothing.
Okay. So
And
you
then
want to kind of incorporate that.
I wanna actually have that, you know,
Okay.
instead of like laying around going, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. I should just get it. You know?
Okay. Well, look.
And
One
the reason
thing-
why I'm saving $1,000 for that,
$1,000.
not 1,000, just because that's how much the phone costs.
$1,000. Sheesh. Alright,
like-
so look.
I have the patience to save for $1,000. It's not like I'm like using it for something else.
But look. So, what you should do, right? This is what I would do if I was in your shoes. I wouldn't buy any of that with my money. Okay?
Okay.
I would buy it with my money's money. Okay? Did that make sense?
No.
No?
Are you talking about investing again?
Yes. So, I mean, I just like.
How can I
me and-
invest cash?
Look, me and some friends just bought a course, right? And we can go through it together,
Okay.
and then you can learn that, and then we can also find ways to make your money work for you, so that you're not buying anything with your money. You're saving all of your money, and you're only using your money's money to pay for whatever you want. Let me know if
Don't I have to have online cash to do that?
no, not necessarily. You can start a little something, a little business locally. And
Don't.
people will support you because you're in the neighborhood.
How do you know that the neighborhood is friendly?
It has to be. If not,
And
then you go to wherever it
it's
is.
Daniel's Tiger's neighborhood.
I remember that show. A little bit. I didn't watch it much, but
Oh my gosh,
It was
PBS
cool.
Kids changed so much. Now you
Yeah.
have to pay for it.
for real.
Yeah, and they had the best shows.
Man, if you don't go on YouTube, bruh.
Lab
Like, I remember watching, I think it was like Lab Kratts or...
rats?
No,
No,
not
lab.
The Krat brothers, or the
Oh
dudes.
my gosh, yeah, I remember that.
You know what I'm talking about,
The ones
right?
where they went
Is
to
that
space.
was that Sabumafu?
It was what?
Wasn't that what Sabumafu?
Sabumafu?
Yeah, you know what Sabumafu is?
Nah, what's that?
It's a show back from when I was a kid.
Damn. You said when you was a kid, we like the same age. But hold on. Cause like, it was, I know what I'm talking about. You know the dudes that would like change into animals and stuff with their suits?
Oh,
Wild Kratts, yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was Lab Kratts.
I
said Lab
thought like
Kratts.
you mixed
I know
up so
Lab
many.
Rats.
You mixed
Yeah.
up so many shows. I was like,
I was like, Lab Kratts? I knew it was something Kratts.
I
knew-
love
and they
Wild
were
Kratts.
The Krat brothers. I know, I love that because, you know.
they were so. They taught me so much.
Exactly. About just everything, bro. Everything. They had
Like
stats
I was
in their shows.
invested in that show.
Yes, I used to play games with that show.
Yeah, we
Like,
played
on their
them
website.
together.
Yeah, exactly. So
You would
shoot.
teach me all the games on PBS Kids.
Hey, I was with it all, and I still will. Shoot, we can run a game. I'm serious. I mean, if they still have.
Oh
it.
yeah, the ones about like
You
like
know,
there was one where like you
with the
gotta be a
squirrel.
whale,
Yeah.
a kangaroo.
I like the one where like there was a squirrel one. I like the one where you did more.
I like the
than-
praying mantis one.
The praying mantis one.
I don't know if there's a game, but I like the episode of the praying mantis one.
We might have to
I don't
rewatch
know.
that. Dang, we're gonna have to revise that for real, like. Okay. But shoot,
We could just watch it right here, like. Okay.
for real, seriously. But why did you like that show so much?
Because of the animals.
Yeah.
The fact that they changed into animals.
And live their life.
And live the animal's life. I was
Yeah.
just like, wow,
I'm
I want to do that. Like, I'm pretty sure I watched it because I was like, I'm gonna do this whenever I grow up. You know, whenever I grow up, I'm gonna do this.
You're gonna turn into
And
an
then,
animal.
yeah. Whenever I grow up, I want to be a kangaroo.
Oh, that was cause I like the episode with the flying squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my favorite games too. Cause I would want a flying squirrel as a pet, bro. Cause they just fly everywhere. Like that's tough. That is so tough. And I was thinking about getting a turtle. What do you think about that?
I'm pretty sure you already told me that.
I did?
Yeah. I mean, like,
It'll be
whenever we were
soon.
younger. One of my old teachers had, like, turtles. I loved them. They were, like, so cute. Like...
Were they the ones that were, like, swimming in a tank, or...?
They have, like, an area for swimming.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like,
area
their
for
little...
land.
It was a huge tank. Like, that was, like, the biggest tank I've ever seen.
Jesus.
And, like, it was, like, as big as the chair.
Whoa.
Maybe that's too big. Maybe that chair. Okay. But like it's
I'm
like
how many turtles you got in there, bro?
She had only 2, but she was like
Dang.
so invested in them.
Sheesh. I'm getting a little tortoise. Like when cause you know how tortoises can live like really long.
Mm-hmm.
So what I was thinking, right? I get a tortoise, then I just pass it down to my son, and then he passes it down to his son. Now it's just a family tortoise. Like for real.
Who
Like
needs a tree when you got a tortoise?
Exactly. Like you got tortoises out here that live like 200 years, bro. Like they're ancient. They're dinosaurs, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm excited for that. I'm getting it very soon. Plus they're low maintenance, so it's not like a dog where I gotta be there all the time and I gotta spend too much time on them. I'm definitely getting a dog. Don't get it messed up. I'm getting a dog.
I feel like every child in this house is gonna get a dog when they grow up. Because like
we can't have it right now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get shoot. I might get one right now. But like a stuffed dog, you know. Just for y'all to take care of. Or like a robot dog. Yeah.
I made a robot dog once.
For real?
Not a robot. Yeah, a robot dog for a science product. Like, and the dog would walk people who need help.
How do you do that?
We were programming it. I was programming it with my best friend. Yeah. And then we put it in for a science fair, and we got second place.
Second?
Out of 3 people.
Dang. Oh. But it's like, I don't see many kids going to science fairs anymore, bro. Why is that?
Because you're not in the science fair group of people. There's a lot of kids that go to science fairs.
For real?
Yeah.
So what
except there's, because they probably weren't in the robotics. Because now there's a whole bunch of sections.
Okay.
Like, it's like, and it's competitions. Okay. Like, it's not like...
You win awards, like good awards too. Scholarships.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's dope.
Like,
I remember doing a little science fair, but it was like some basic stuff.
So now we have to do the science fair until 6th grade.
That's good.
And then in 7th grade, we made that robot together. But it didn't it was almost there. We just didn't know that much about programming.
Okay.
So like we had trouble using the site and we didn't know exactly what to do. So we didn't have much help. Like the teacher that we had help from was like an amazing teacher. She helped us a lot, but she also helped absolutely everybody else who was doing the science fair.
Dang, so she was like,
so she was busy.
She was boosting everybody.
Yeah.
Shoot.
And then if you have connections with that type of teacher, then you'll do really, really good in those science fair, and then you'll do things that people didn't even know about. Like we went, it was just part of a club, but we went to this fair. It was like a science fair, but not a science fair for kids. Fair, yeah. And then they had so many awesome things. Like there was this person who had a robot arm, and
it could grab everything.
Yeah, and it was so cool.
Programming was cool, bro.
There was stuff about biology and chemistry and stuff like that, and it was at a baseball game, so we got to watch a baseball game. And that teacher was friends with someone at a big company, so we got while every other student was sitting in the sun in the
Dang, you guys were in the same.
Yeah, we were in the same.
Drinks,
we were in the cool room.
Getting drinks.
Yeah.
Getting some food. Y'all were getting the VIP treatment.
Exactly. Yes. It was awesome.
That was dope. Where was that? Was this in Frederick or
was
it
in
back
Frederick.
in Georgia? Okay. Dang.
Speaking of which, How did you feel when we removed? I mean, you had more friends than I did.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I was chilling, you know. I was just like, it is what it is. I just gotta adapt, I guess. it was kind of like
you handled it pretty well.
Yeah, because it's like, what can I do?
I mean, like, you're still friends with, like, all your friends in
Exactly, yeah. I mean, not all of them.
Not all of them, but like,
still,
you
like,
still,
in contact
like,
with them, yeah.
Yeah, like, with
Derek. Andre,
yeah,
you feel me? So it's like, I'm still close with all my friends. And every time I go back there, I still hang out with them, you know, because it's like, shoot, those my childhood friends.
I'm close with, like, one of them. Mostly because, like, we all did not have phones at that time.
So you guys
like,
really
we don't even have a way to contact them. And then, like, whenever, like, never mind. Like, now that we do have phones, whenever I go over there, like, I don't know them. Like, no, I don't know them, but, like, some people, like, I haven't, like, talked to in a while, so,
and
like,
they changed. Everybody's changed, to be honest. Like, I was completely different than when I was back there.
I still have one friend in Georgia.
Yeah, who? Kind of know. What's the first letter of her name?
M.
I'm
pretty sure her, like, oh, and there's also Bella. I forgot, but like I tried to talk to Bella, and I actually had a phone, but I couldn't get her number.
Dang.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Like I know where she lives, but it's kind of weird to. I
did
show up. Yeah,
so
I just walked, cause like, you know how we go on walks in that area. I just walked by her house, and then.
What if she saw you? But it's like, you guys might not even recognize each other.
Yeah, true.
Know? Like me, every time I go, I just pull up to my friend's house. Now I just surprise them unannounced. You dig? You know how it goes, cause it's like I know their mom and stuff. So it's cool. I kind of miss it though. We go back every year anyway, so it's not like, you know.
It's not like too much.
Yeah.
I mostly miss like the dynamic that we had with Joy, with our cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, because like we'd literally go over. They weren't even a different like branch of the family.
Yeah, they were right there.
They were just like the same family living in a different house. like we'd forget stuff at their house and we'd be like, oh, it's fine. It's cool. I can leave it there for the rest of. I'm pretty sure I still have like at least 5 shirts there.
Yeah, like it's yours and whatever is mine is yours. You know. So,
yeah.
Shoot. Yeah, shoot. I miss. What? What just struck your head?
Joy got so much bigger.
I remember she got tall, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Like, y'all some trees. I don't know what y'all eat.
From here to here. Like,
yeah. She taller than you now?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
I mean, she's taller than me. Whoa, relax. Whoa. No. But you also like a little bit, I mean, you might be a little bit taller than me every now and then.
Wait, how do you measure your height?
I don't know.
Because like there's this thing that people say, they're like, I keep saying it, they're like, a guy's 5'9" is a girl's 5'7".
I don't know, they only say that because it's like, you know, another thing with society is that
like guys are supposed to be taller than girls.
Than girls, yeah. And then tall girls are looked at a little bit differently. Not really. It doesn't really matter. It's just stupid. So
it's just stupid.
Yeah, because like I guess 5'9" is like pretty average. I guess that's average for guys, and 5'7" is average for girls. And then so if you're below 5'9", I guess you're short. And if you're really above like 5'7", then you're tall.
I really can't like. I don't really get averages at this point. I mean, I don't think there's a point in doing an average because like some girls. Everything is different. Yeah, like I am like, I guess what you would call the average, right? I'm 5'7", right? But then like people would say I'm tall. And then like I'm tall, I'm too tall, right? And then like, so then I always thought like, oh, the average was like 5'4", 5'3",
like midgets.
like midgets.
Like midgets.
Like not, and then so like, and so then like, so my best friend right now, she's like she's like, Jessica, you're the perfect height. You're the perfect height.
Yeah.
And then like she's what I thought was the perfect height.
Which was
5'4".
Dang.
Because like everybody's like, oh, you're too tall.
It's because like people aren't happy with what they have, so they kind of cast how they're feeling onto others. You know what I'm saying? So like you see how your friend was like, you're the perfect height. It's because she's shorter, so she wants to be taller. But people might be taller, but they want to be shorter. You know, because people are just unhappy with what they have.
And that's why I have another best friend. She's like my role model. Like she's so tall and so confident.
And
yeah,
she's
cool. So
tall
and she's confident, and I like aspire to her. Like
her
confidence is like what I love about her.
That's what's up. And you need friends like that around you, you know, that are happy with what they are. Cause shoot, who else can you be but you? You gotta love who you are, or else you can't really love anybody else. Speaking of love, Valentine's Day, who are you going out with today?
What's that supposed to mean?
Good.
Wait. I don't have a boyfriend. What about you?
No. I'm going out with myself, okay? Yeah. Why you say that?
Never mind. Because you're just so suspicious.
I'm suspicious. How am I suspicious?
Like, I mean, like, you have... So, like...
Dis-moi.
Is that girl that you talk to, do you just have a crush on her? Like, there's like...
This was back at the old house, bruh.
Okay, but did you have a crush on her?
We were dating, my guy.
Why didn't you tell me?
I mean, it wasn't really dating.
I said...
We were seeing each other.
Like, I would have been happy if you just said No, you didn't.
I mean, bro,
if
like, I'm FaceTiming her every night, then shoot. I mean, we weren't dating.
How was I supposed to know that?
We weren't dating. I was interested in her. She was interested in me. Then we hung out. Yeah, things didn't work though. It is what it is. Now.
That's all I know. Cause I was like, is it embarrassing?
Nah.
I was like,
cause you said I'm suspicious. I was like, what's going on? like, shoot.
No, nothing really going on with me.
Yeah. If I was dating her, I'd probably
Alex
bring
had
her
a
over.
love interest before me.
For real. How did that go? Cause I think he had like 2 girlfriends. You know, in elementary school.
Elementary school dating.
You be having like 35 girlfriends. like,
and it'd be all. And then he said, I quote, "They all broke up with me on the track."
Well, he was the fastest kid, right?
They all broke up with me on the track when he saw girls coming.
You gotta go.
Because like at the elementary school there was just like a track, like it was part of the recess thing. And so like they play on the playground, and then he said they were all chasing me, and then so I ran to the track, and then they broke up with me on the track.
Like, hunted him down to break his heart. That's crazy. Shoot, why did they break up with him, man? He was taking good care of them. Shoot. That's wild. That's funny.
Oh my gosh.
Yo. But yeah, killer. Where is it? Because we might be.
Happy Valentine's Day.
What time? We might be.
An hour and 10 minutes.
An hour and 10 minutes. What time is it though? Because I might have had an appointment.
It is
Not for cuts.
1:15.
1:15?
Yeah.
Dang.
Okay.
Shoot,
You
we
missed
gotta
it?
wrap it up. No. No appointments on Sundays. Or at least, my knees. Let me sit back down.
My back.
No, I'm chilling, but it was just that position I would not be sitting in again. So dang.
I've had crushes. I've never had.
For real?
I mean,
How did
who
those
hasn't
go?
had a crush?
No crushes allowed in this house. I'm playing. But Shoot.
Oh, this is the most embarrassing thing for me.
What?
Like, not embarrassing, but like, it made me feel, it made me like lose interest. But like, so one day, a police, during, what's it called? Whenever people come in and talk about their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Career day?
Career day.
Oh.
During career day, so a police officer came in, and then like she talked about like what they do in the Navy, because there's like a Navy school nearby here. So like what they do in the Navy, and like what it's like to be a police officer, and like officer training. And then like at the end, we were having a class versus class contest.
Okay.
And
what was the contest?
Like, it was a push-up contest, sit-up contest.
So physical.
Like, yeah, physical contest. And then, like, I was part of the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, we did push-ups, and then someone else was counting it, 3 versus 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then the class with the most push-ups won. And then, so, after we were done, we had 30 seconds, right? And after we were done, they were like, how many push-ups did you get? And then the person that I had a crush on got 15.
Dang.
And then I got 25.
Oh.
And then I got 25. And then after that day, he just stopped talking to me.
Dang.
I got so like, and then like,
It's okay. Come here. It's okay.
No, I'm not upset of that.
Good riddance.
I'm just mad.
Nancy.
I'm just mad that
That was.
it was like that. Like,
Damn.
you know? Like,
He was mad. It's okay. That means, hey, he didn't want a powerful woman. It's okay.
it's just middle school.
Ain't no worries. But shoot.
It was a
an
fun day
interesting-
other than that.
Yeah. Don't worry about that, man. You had fun. That's
There
what
was like,
matters.
but I don't know why he was so upset, because he was so much better at track than me. Like, and I was actually serious about track at that time, and he was so much better at track, running like 56 miles, not 56 miles, but like in one, he rode running a mile in 7 minutes, like, and I could only do it in like 10, 15 at my best.
Damn.
Like,
But I think he was embarrassed because, you know, it's like the guy is supposed to be stronger than the girl.
yeah.
But you beat him. So that's why he was embarrassed. So
Yeah.
then he couldn't handle it. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Man, yeah. So what do you guys have to tell? What do you have to tell to my people? Just go ahead and speak to them. This is her first time, and certainly not her last.
Okay.
So
wait, what do I tell?
whatever you want to say.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yo. Alright, man. So we are going to wrap it up today. I had a special guest, my little sis. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys like, subscribe.
Is this an outro or an intro?
Yo, this is the outro.
Okay.
Yeah. We would have filmed the
kinda-
outro in the beginning.
I know,
bro.
I know. It kind of sounded like an intro.
Yeah,
A little bit.
shoot.
Sorry.
Nah,
Sorry.
so, but yeah, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what y'all want to see, because shoot, we can talk about what you guys want, anything that you guys want. Not us specifically, just whatever you guys, what topics you guys want to hear. If you guys want to hear more from her, what would you like to hear from her, you know? And just give us some feedback down below. Thank you for your time, and we out. Peace.